What's up, everybody? Just wanted to take some time to share this video with y'all. So whether you're rich or poor, black, brown, white, regardless of social status, regardless of beliefs, we all face hardship, heartache, pain, loss, suffering, rejection. And when we face those things, we can either choose to run to Jesus or run away from Jesus. Now, if we choose to run to Jesus, that doesn't mean we're going to be exempt from facing those difficulties. For God's promise is not to exempt us from facing those difficulties. Jesus tells us we're going to face trials and tribulation. God's promise is that when we are faced with those trials and tribulations, He will never leave or forsake us. Meaning, no matter how hot the fire gets, Jesus is in the furnace with us. No matter how scary or deep those uncharted waters look, Jesus is in the boat with us. No matter how small or big the storm may seem, Jesus is walking through it with us. So I don't know about y'all, but I would rather face those things with Jesus with me than to face them alone. Now, I get it. You can turn to other things of this world. Instead of turning to Jesus, you could turn to alcohol, you could turn to drugs, you could turn to religion, you could try to put your trust in people, put your trust in relationships. But the problem is, if that religion and if those relationships, if their foundation is not built on God, then those foundations are weak. If those foundations aren't built on truth, and Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, that foundation will crack. That foundation will break. Nothing in or of this world can compare to having Jesus with you. So I want to encourage y'all guys today, when we're faced with those storms, when we're faced with those trials and tribulation, whatever it may be, whatever it may look like, run to Jesus. It doesn't matter where you've been. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you think you're going. Run to Jesus. That's all for today, folks. That's all for right now, folks. Jesus loves you. I love you. Peace.